Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Dave with Down to Earth Astronomy. It's been a while since the last Hello Dave video, and since then the channel has actually grown and has surpassed the first 5,000 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. We're actually closing on 5,500 now, of course, since it's been a couple of weeks since I last did an update because of vacations. But thanks a lot both to people who've been here for a long time and to all the new people who are coming to the channel every single day. And of course, passing 5,000, which is yet a minor, but a milestone. We are going to celebrate this, and we're going to do this with a series of live streams. So what's going to happen is tonight, that is Sunday, at 9 p.m. Central European Summertime. And I'll try to put up a notification so you can see the timestamp on your local time zone here on YouTube. So just stay tuned to your subscription feed. But tonight at 9 p.m. there will be a 5-hour, because 5,000 subscriber, live stream, and that's going to be an Elite Dangerous. I'm not going to reveal exactly what we're going to do, but I hope you will find it interesting. All I can say is we're going to visit some places that I have never visited before, at least. So that's going to happen tonight. And then tomorrow, same time slot at 9 p.m., we're going to play Fractured Space. And I'm going to give away the remaining 4 Captain Pack keys. So if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I have a few Captain Pack keys that I've been planning to give away over the course of my Fractured Space live streams, but I decided just to give them all out here on this celebration live stream. We're going to be playing some Fractured Space, not for 5 hours, maybe for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, and at the end of the stream, I'm going to give away these Captain Pack keys. So tune in to the live stream tomorrow if you want a chance to win those. And remember, Fractured Space is a free game. So if that's a free game. So if you want to try out the game, to get it on Steam, and you can get a chance to win some extra cool ships and skins and stuff like that. Then on next weekend, on Sunday, there's going to be the next small ship combat stream. This is not actually the part of the whole celebration thing, but I thought we would mention it anyway. So on Sunday next week, that's in a week from now, planning to do that also at 9 p.m. Maybe I'm going to move it forward 1 hour, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. But next week, there's going to be the small ship combat stream, and we're going to be playing with adults this time. So if you want to participate in that stream, if you want to get out with us, and we can normally get quite a few number of people, what we do is we take small ships, we kit them out, some people over-engineer them to the point where it's getting silly. I personally just come in a non-engineered ship. I think I have some modules that I had lying around that already had engineering upgrades on them, but you don't really need a large or very, very over-engineered ship. You can just take an adder, fit it for combat, and get it to Naughty. The system is NOTI, Naughty. That's where we're going to be basing out from. And be there next Sunday at 9 p.m. And then join Discord, because then I know that you want to participate, and yeah. So those are all the live streams, and that's pretty much what's been happening with the channel, growing very quickly right now, and I'm glad to see that, and a lot of new people coming also to the community over on Discord as well. So let's head over and talk about some Elite Dangerous news, because there's actually some quite interesting news. Frontier has announced that they're not coming to Gamescom this year, because they're now holding their own Expo, and they call that Frontier Expo. This is not going to be an Elite Dangerous exclusive. It's going to be Elite Dangerous and Planet Coaster, which of course is the 2 games. First of all, amazing to see Frontier and the games that they're making have grown to a size where they can actually have their own Expo. That's amazing. We're going to have to see how many people are going to be attending. I personally can unfortunately not, because I have other plans on that weekend. Otherwise, I would have loved to join. That it sounds like it could be pretty fun. What they've told us so far is there's going to be some announcements, of course. They're going to do some live streams from the event, so I would assume it's going to be much like the other conventions, that they will do some live streams, and there will in those live streams there will be some kind of announcements. Now, what they're going to be announcing is a little bit interesting, because this is on the 7th of October, and they said that 2.4 should launch in Q3. If I recall correctly. Now, the 7th of October is in Q4. That means that this Expo is after the launch of 2.4, if their time schedule is still valid. That means what they're going to be revealing is gonna be what happens after 2.4, like 2.5 and onwards, maybe the future plans for Elite, and that's going to be very interesting. So that's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. For one, I'm at least trying to go and tune in to as many of the live streams as I can to watch them, or at least rewatch them the day after if that's possible. Other changes. There has for quite a while been this Ramtar mission, what the engineer Ramtar. You can go out to him, and you could get this mission that would. Where you would go down to the ancient ruins, you would scan a lot of data points, and if you did it all in the right order, you would complete the mission and get 100 million credits, plus you could get an additional 100 million if you scanned all the different items down there, all the different beacons down there. Meaning that mission could potentially yield you 200 million. Now, it has been nerfed, so now you can still get the base 100 million for completing the mission, but you'll only get a bonus of 10 million. So it's pretty much been halved, the profit from the mission. Still a very good mission, and Frontier said, well, they never planned this mission to be something that would stay in the game. It was meant to be like an event thing that would be running for a certain period, and then it would be removed from the game altogether. Now, they decided to leave it in the game, which I think is very nice, because that means new players coming into the game will still have that experience of going out and rediscovering this ancient ruins, and so that's very nice. I think it's good that they're keeping it. In similar terms, they also added missions at Palin. It's like, I haven't done them myself yet, planning to do that, but it seems like what they're doing is they have like a chain of missions that you need to go to these alien ruins and collect different materials, and then bring them back to Palin, and then he will give you a new shopping list to basically go out and fetch the next set of items to come back and deliver those, and they increase in value. I don't know how many links there are in the chain, how much profit you can get from them. Again, I haven't really researched it that much. I just thought it was interesting to see that they're adding more of these event type missions, like these epic missions, if you want, that kind of plays into the whole story. And I hope they're going to keep this mission as well, or these missions as well, because I think it adds a lot to the game. It adds a lot of dynamics to the game. But of course, if that mission's not going to fit into the lore, I guess they would have to remove it eventually. Let's move on to Fractured Space, because there's been some updates there as well. They have announced that next week they're going to release the next update, and this update is going to include the ship price rework. So all the ships prices should be reworked. They're going to introduce this ship rotation, and I talked about that in last Hello Dave. The ship rotation, as I understand it, is there's going to be a certain number of ships that's going to be available to everybody, regardless of whether you unlock the ship or not. You're going to be able to take those ships, you're going to take them into both solo, but also to PvP combat. And you could try out the ships. They're going to be there for, I think, a week, and then they're going to rotate. So then you're going to get, I think it's 3 or 4 new ships available, and it's going to be the same ships for everybody, of course, that everybody can try. And it's just going to make it a little bit easier for you to determine what ship you want to go for. You don't have to make that time investment to grind the money, buy the ship, and then figure out, well, that ship was not for me. And that can really put a lid on the fun of the game if you've spent a lot of time grinding for a ship and you then figure out it wasn't as fun as you hoped. So that's nice to see they're doing something to help people determine what ships they like and what they don't. And then, of course, they're working on implementing better result screens after the end of the match. You're going to be able to get a lot more information about how you performed in the battle and stuff like that. So that's nice to see. And I'm looking forward to seeing, maybe if we're lucky, very lucky, we'll have the update for the Fracture Space live stream on Monday. If you're very unlucky, they will be doing the update while the live stream is planned, in which case I'll probably stream something else and then move the Fracture Space live stream. But we'll have to wait and see until we get a proper launch day. But I'll be surprised if they launch it in the afternoon on Monday. So anyway, that's it for today. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to put them in the comments down below, and I'll try to include them in next week's episode of Hello Dave. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.